Anne, this is Elizabeth Ann Reads, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a very quick and short September TBR. If you've been watching my channel, you know that I haven't been doing TBRs for the last couple months, just because that seems to backfire. Whatever I put on my TBR, I end up not feeling like reading. So the last 2 months I've just been reading whatever, and I'm going to continue that this month, but I do have a few books that I really want to get to this month. So I'm going to put those on a TBR. If I change my mind and read something else, it doesn't really matter, right? Who really cares as long as I'm reading? But I do have 5 books that I would really like to get to this month, so let's talk about those real quick. The first is Keeper of the Lost Cities Legacy by Shannon Messenger. This is book 7 in the Keeper of the Lost Cities series, which is a middle grade fantasy series. This follows Sophie and her friends in the elven world, which is connected with the human world. So there's some crossover there. I'm not going to go too much into plot because it's book 7, so there would be some spoilers. But it's a really, really good, fun middle grade series. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely suggest giving it a shot and seeing what you think. So like I said, this is book 7. I've been reading these the last 2 months. I started the first one in July, and I've just been breezing right through the series. Book 7 is the last one that is currently out. Book 8, I think, comes out in November. So after this one, it's a little sad. I'll be all caught up, but that's okay. I can always go back and reread them if I want to. The next book I have on my September TBR is A Prayer for Owen Meany by John Irving. This was on my 5 books I want to read by the end of the year list, so I'm going to try this one this month. I don't know much about this. I believe it follows 2 young boys, like preteens, and I believe there's some sort of tragedy or death or something. And yeah, so kind of a coming of age, but more with a little more involved than that. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. I've never read John Irving before, but he's an author I've long been curious about. So I'm really hoping that this is a big hit for me. I also have some nonfiction on the list. I have Anne of Green Gables, My Daughter and Me, What My Favorite Book Taught Me About Grace, Belonging, and the Orphan and All of Us by Laura Lee Craker. And this is a memoir. This was on a TBR back in May or June, and I just never got to it. I'm thinking it'll be a pretty quick read, and I want to get to some of the nonfiction on my shelf, so I will hopefully get to that this month as well. And then I also have 2 rereads on my list. I have, well, multiple series I've been rereading, but 2 that I'm kind of currently working on specifically. The first is Laurie R. King's Mary Russell series. This is The Language of Bees, which I think is the 9th in the series. And this is a historical mystery series that follows the apprentice of Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes is retired. He does play a big role in the series, but Mary Russell is the apprentice that it mainly follows. And then I've also been rereading the Thursday Next series by Jasper Fforde. This is book 6. One of our Thursdays is missing. If you aren't familiar with the series, you should be. Read the first one. But it's kind of science fiction, kind of absurdist. I know there's comparisons out there to Terry Pratchett, but it's different than Terry Pratchett, but still excellent. Jasper Fforde is my favorite current author. And yeah, I think this series is fantastic, especially if you read a lot and catch all his literary references, and just there's a lot of really witty humor in here, and they're just really, really good. They follow Thursday Next, who is a literary detective, but it's not that simple. It's, yeah, she can go in and out of books, as can other characters, literary characters, that can sometimes show up in the real world. So they're very funny, but again, this is book 6 in the series, and I would like to reread it this month. So those are the 5 books I definitely want to get to this month. I have a few others that are potentials, some more middle grade, and some different things. I'm not quite sure how September is going to go because, again, I'm going to be traveling the second half of September, so I'm not sure quite how much reading is going to happen. So hopefully those 5 books will all happen in the first couple weeks of the month, and then we'll kind of go from there and see what happens. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Be sure and comment below and let me know what book you are looking forward to reading in September. I would love to know. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.